We've messed around for long enough. All the confidanting for this arc is done. It's time for us to send the dang calling card so we can move on with the story. Isn't that great?
You know what? It's also great. Us, we're the Bittersweet Gamers. I'm so humble.
Well, we are great. I'm the opinionator.
We squared. The fan site's on fire as usual.
Of course it starts with a text. Who's surprised?
Tomorrow's finally it. I hope everyone remembers. The date of our plan? Of course we remember.
That means we're sending out the calling card today, right? Yes, today is our only option. The police have yet to actually make a move, but I am certain we have reached our limits. We wanted to wait as long as possible to make Makoto's sister panic, right?
Yes, taking that into account, today would be the best option. We can speak in more detail about this after school. I will tell Akechi-kun as well.
I like how Akechi is basically not a part of anything.
He's busy!
I know, but it's like you don't... It just shows that there's that much extra space in between you and Akechi.
Yeah. Alright, see y'all at LeBlanc!
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Sweet!
Ain't this place always empty, though?
Oi! He apparently is able to pay the bills and he doesn't have another job or a pension, so...
That we're aware of.
I am telling him, and he is never going to let you come back.
Everyone here is a witness.
I love the look on Muji's face.
Yeah.
I was just joking.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card. Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sae-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
True.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you.
We heard the uncertainty in my voice, didn't you?
That's kind of what I was thinking about.
I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method. No matter what she asks, I'll tell her I don't know anything.
Yeah. That's still
But
risky.
Makoto, that's...
Way more plausible than having Akechi do it.
Yeah.
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
Do we have a choice? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't, but I do trust her with
Is
it.
that really the only way?
Hasn't she handled 3 of the cards?
Yeah.
And this is the 6th one so far,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
she's handled half of them.
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
That is very true!
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Is your
Very
Confidant going to level up?
We'll enter from in front of the courthouse.
That'd be nice.
Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yep, got it.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
No need to really change it at this point.
6 o'clock in the evening, huh? Well, I guess we're not actually going to get after school time.
Well,
And then-
well, and look who's not here.
Akechi doesn't know about this, but the rest of the detailed plan is being discussed.
Yes.
Now, it's true, we have no proof what they're talking about. Okay, but it is also...
Maybe we are just hoping for a coincidence, but...
Even if...
I think there's enough evidence to suspect.
Even if we're wrong about it being something... About it being the specific plan that Billy had thought of.
Yeah.
What is 100% the case is that there is a plan.
Yes.
There is something going on that the thieves have planned out.
Uh-huh.
It is not a coincidence.
Right.
Tomorrow's finally the day. All that's left is to carry out the operation that Makoto outlined earlier.
Without Akechi here.
Of course it was her idea. It's Makoto. She basically is the actual leader. Now we just need to hand it over. As long as we can get it to Nijima.
I think I might just start laughing and never stop if I'm right.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success.
Something that I do think is worth noting. Like, obviously, we grumped a whole lot about the whole casino thing.
Right.
I understand the point of view that a lot of you guys gave us in the comments, and I'm sure that that's officially the correct view, and that's fine. I actually don't find it compelling. I find the analogy pretty lacking, but one thing, like, I'm just not convinced, okay? That's the point I'm getting at. That's fine. Nobody has to agree on this. But what I do think matters is something that Etherwinter actually pointed out a while back, when we were doing the palace, that Sae herself is subject to the rules of this of her casino that she came up with.
Otherwise, she could just have changed the amount again.
And so her not putting herself on top in her own palace. I think that actually is a little more compelling. I don't think that necessarily changes my interpretation of the casino, and I'm not going to go on and on about it. Not right now. It's a little late for it, I guess.
Right.
But I do think that makes Sae more...
Interesting?
Yeah, more interesting.
Well, it's like with Futaba. Futaba wasn't in control of her palace.
Right, she had given it up to something else, whereas Sae could be in control of her palace, but she gave it up to the reality. Like, she doesn't... Both with seeing the people there as actual people and with understanding that she's not in control. Right. She is even though she's distorted and has a palace, she's way more grounded in reality than anybody else who is living in their own warped fantasy. But perhaps the fact that Palace 6 of presumably 7, though I'm assuming there's going to be 8, number 6, the one that really involves one of the game's main characters, it being more toned down is maybe a little disappointing. But not the sort of climax you expect.
I agree.
Anyway.
For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice.
It's the truth.
From the Phantom Thieves.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one.
Are you really surprised?
I think she has every right to be surprised.
But if you're going after a group of individuals that
not
have been
publicly.
Fair enough.
It could be found out.
Fair enough. Okay, I understand
it's not
that.
difficult for her to find out that she's in charge of the investigation, but
I gotcha.
They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense. They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them.
Well, time to prove you wrong with some extreme first-hand knowledge.
Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right?
Right?
Oh yeah, you're mentioning this?
In some kind of underground room, was it?
Well!
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground.
Huh.
Yeah.
Making
about that.
That way we have easy access.
Yes.
My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Even if it takes us like a year of gameplay.
I know, we've been doing this for a long time.
Let's do this fair and square.
And then we go in there and it's actually back down to 0 because of Oya's
We
ability.
should probably be getting back.
Well, I don't think so.
Right.
No, even if you can reduce it. You can reduce.
But you can't get kicked out at that point.
Well, you can't make them not alert. They're always going to act like that when you come in at the end, but
Right.
you can reduce the number if you actually run around the whole palace.
It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card.
You don't gotta tell the director nothing, or maybe you really need to tell the
I expect things
director.
will calm down a little once this case is over.
I wonder. I mean, he did basically directly order her. Let me know if something funny happens.
Yeah.
And we had thought, like a calling card.
And that's how he'll know to send the man in black, the black mask.
Yeah.
Why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Oh, way to make us feel guilty.
Boy, we sure think this is the sort of this is like the what's it called?
Uh-huh.
Death queue.
Oh yeah.
Except we know that doesn't happen.
Right.
because we start after this.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
It does show that, even with all this distortion, Sae she still cares. She is way less distorted than everybody else.
It's also not, she hasn't been as distorted as long.
Yeah.
Because we saw the creation of the palace.
I'm on your side.
Oh.
I won't let anyone do anything to you.
We are doing this for you.
Yeah.
For both of you.
Aww.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call?
I wonder if it would be drastically different if we didn't bring her to the fight.
I mean, there's a 100% chance she's coming along, too.
Oh, of course, but...
I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima.
You might be right. It just seems like it would be a terrible idea to not do that.
Yeah.
But it would be interesting if her being present made something else happen in the fight where it wouldn't have otherwise.
Like the thing that we are supposed to do, like send someone off to do stuff, it has to be her. It has to be her.
There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by?
Yep.
And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else?
I see!
No, of course not. Yes, I understand.
He already got what he wants. He knows the time and place they're going to be.
And so she doesn't need anything else.
And that's why she had to kind of force her way into the investigation.
And he doesn't care what happens to her. He's trying to get rid of her after all. Because he decided to use the thieves to get rid of as many bothersome people as he could.
I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
That means that her going to the interrogation was her decision. He just told her to stand by, but instead she still went to interrogate Jiro.
You're right.
That's why he was like troublesome woman.
And in the very beginning of the game, when we saw the beginning of the interrogation, Sae got stopped and she said, like, look, I'm the lead prosecutor, just let me in.
Yeah.
And she forced her way in with her own authority.
There's no way she'd give it up after having come so far.
Oh, no way. Anyway, don't worry, Sae. We're going to pull you out of this and get you on our side, where you need to be. The real Sae Nijima, it's time to come out.
Mm-hmm. Sorry for the wait. I believe it went well.
Thanks, Mako-chan. It's all going according to plan, then.
So it has finally come to this. I actually feel somewhat nervous. Don't freak out so much that you screw up, alright? That's my job.
You're one to talk.
I am. I ask that you go easy on me. Well then, see you tomorrow.
Go easy on you? Are you kidding? You're gonna be in the fight, man.
Hold on a sec. Crow, go over the operation again before you leave.
Oh yeah, it's very important that everybody around here knows exactly what you're going to be doing and that you know exactly what you're going to be doing.
But most importantly, the player knows exactly what you're going to be doing.
Because you have been completely written out of this. Nobody trusts you. Maybe you're trustworthy, and after this, we know for sure, huh?
Maybe. Maybe. It is just as we discussed earlier, is it not?
This battle will decide our future. We must ensure we're fully prepared beforehand. Remember when you left first? Forget about that.
Very well. Our objective is stealing Sae-san's treasure. We will meet at the courthouse at approximately 6 p.m. Good. Want to give us one last word before we go, leader?
Let's go all out! Hurrah!
We'll be relying on you. You're the strongest character in our team after all.
That is true.
What a wonderful, trusting relationship. I will do my best in this as well.
Oh, God.
I couldn't say that with a straight face.
Yeah, you couldn't say it with a straight face, could you? Because you completely failed to. All right. We can't afford any mistakes, especially not this time because something funny's going on. Tomorrow's a big day for us, so let's give it our all. Man, we're about to catch up.
Oh my God, you're right.
It's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, see if we can hang out with someone.
At long last, here we go.
Are you all prepared?
Yes! Why was that line voiced and not the others? What is the calling card, Makoto? I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
Let us go.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know?
Now, let's
It will be
settle
alright.
the score.
I want to save my sister no matter what.
Is everyone decided?
We can't afford to lose.
All's well that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. Alright, Joker. This is not actually the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal.
Let's do this!
No.
No.
Also,
Huh?
I'm really glad that this song has lyrics.
Oh yeah!
I didn't know. I mean, it's not like I go around messing with the OST. That's freaking awesome. I mean, dang, I love this song. It really gets you going, you know?
Yeah. A lot of the I like how we still have the token counter at the top.
Uh-huh. Here we go.
Victory or defeat, what awaits us?
Whoa!
Huh? Where's the treasure?
It seems you came just as I had planned. As she planned? No. Was the treasure put on display to lure us here? So that's why we could faintly see its shape. First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you would be able to make it this far.
We would much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where did you hide it?
Come, we shall put an end to this once and for all.
It seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Damn it, she's mocking us. Let's go after her.
I mean, why would we ever stop?
Why would we back down at this point, especially? Huh.
And she's not even here, huh?
Of course
What
not.
kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
Is it Russian roulette with all the chambers loaded? Because I think that's unfair.
You are making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Oh, that's sort of interesting.
Sis,
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart.
Understandably.
That is probably the most defining moment in her life, and that's something that she's never been able to get over.
Yeah.
Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess.
Makoto doesn't blame you, you know?
Right.
Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
No, actually. I mean,
You don't even have to blame yourself. It wasn't your fault either.
right.
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
It never is. It never is when it comes to something like this. You can't go so far if it's something that complex. Unless you're saying he's projecting himself, which is also pretty
I don't know.
pretty plausible.
More noble than what? He's making a comparison here. Almost like he may have heard the reasoning from other palace rulers. Maybe I'm reading too much into it.
she's lost control. This is wrong.
Well, it's not like any of the other palace rulers had any sort of noble ideas.
Right, so
Him saying
maybe
that,
he overestimated her, thinking she'd be different than them, is what I'm getting at. Like I said, I'm probably reading too much into it. But
I'm pretty sure that like what I had said kind of makes sense when it comes.
Yeah.
Like, kind of addressed that.
Yeah.
Now the thing that's if that line is really meaningful, it's because he's talking about himself.
right.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
But what when the justice is evil?
99%, huh? Bring it on.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
Yeah, he's talking about himself.
Yeah.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle.
That's really not the way you want to deal with me right now, though. I'm just saying.
Go, Koryu!
Now, why don't we begin?
What?
On a big roulette wheel.
Are we going to have to dodge a giant metal ball?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games. We ain't following your damn rule.
Yeah.
There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now come at me.
Yeah, that was weird.
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone, be on alert.
This is indeed super suspicious.
Yeah. What if that isn't Shadow Sae?
Let's do it.
Maybe that's why she doesn't have as much control and has to follow the same rules of the palace.
Is because it isn't even.
It's like a cognitive creation of the cabal or something.
I could.
Maybe.
I could maybe understand. I can understand there being something crazy like that, but then you look at the way that the real Sae acts. It just doesn't seem like she would have some sort of inner, deep, dark secret. If she did, if she were like that, if she were controlled by her demons to that degree, then why would the SIU director need to be rid of her? Shouldn't he just be able to control her as easily as he controls anybody else?
That's true.
Would she really be even opposing him when it comes to the really dirty stuff? At least that's my take on it. Okay, I'm really sorry, and I was really hoping to have an awesome battle.
Don't do anything.
And it's also true that I'm not going to... Oh, not the pistol. Nice detail. It is true that I'm not going to bust out Koryu and just start nuking right away.
Right.
Because I built Kushinada to fight a boss, and I'm going to fight a boss with Kushinada.
And then we'll nuke her later.
And then we'll nuke the next one. So that's like a dog, right?
Yeah, it looks like a Doberman.
A dog of the government.
Yeah.
Very much a Japanese saying. Anyway, let's rock.
Let's go. All right.
Start by dropping your defense.
Seems like a good start.
Start by raising our defense.
He'll just take this turn to buff if you don't mind.
That's how it works.
Persona. Shall we?
Boom!
That was a lot of hit points.
That was a big number.
I know. I'm kind of scared now. She's got a lot of hit points.
Like, what does that even mean?
Oh.
Let's do this fair and square.
So what's gonna happen? Bet hit points!
I don't like that.
Hold on!
Dude.
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives.
Be cautious of the penalty.
The penalty!
Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
I think I would have thought it was more awesome if we actually got to do a courtroom battle.
Right?
But I guess there are other games for that, so...
Hold it!
Yeah, this is kind of like that. We have to follow the rules of the courtroom.
Do we? That's just what she's saying.
Well, that's what she's saying. Whether we do or not is beside the point. If we follow the rules, we're just going to lose to her.
But we might get heavily penalized if we...
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
So
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
But how do we spin the roulette? I mean, I understand it's going.
Maybe you have to send someone?
Persona!
Well, we'll find out.
Are you sure you should be risking the penalty with Jiro?
Just extend this, not going crazy yet.
Right.
Especially because I don't have Tarunda.
Yeah.
My persona! Out of our way!
So what's gonna happen?
Ah, so you've broken the rules.
We'll just offer Makoto up as a
In that
sacrifice.
case, it's time you be penalized. Breaking rules will be punished.
Oof!
Ow!
What? This is the penalty?
At least it didn't take her out.
True.
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
But what if we bet SP?
Well, then we don't take the penalty if we have to bet SP. I guess it's going to be...
Trouble. It looks bad.
I guess the penalty is going to be changing throughout the battle.
Right. Can you target the roulette?
No, I was already trying to do that. Indeed.
Allow me.
How do we get out of this?
Well, we just wait for right now, then.
I guess so.
I mean, we don't know the types of actions she's going to be taking, so we just have to wait and make sure we can handle it.
Live, Makoto, live!
I appreciate it.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into.
Oh, this is fascinating!
That's what roulette is, yes!
I was gonna say, it occurs to me that maybe the reason she takes such heavy damage is because it's really difficult to attack her because something horrible happens to you when you do.
Okay.
Okay, because this is her turn, right?
Yeah.
This is why I didn't just say, forget it, I'm gonna attack with everybody.
Yeah.
So it's like she's not gonna attack us directly unless it's to penalize us. How fascinating!
Huh. Yeah.
If that's how this works. So,
Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
the Phantom Thieves bet on black.
They're all red, I think.
She's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore
No, I
us.
see a few black spaces. Okay.
We should go along with the game for now and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
This is kind of interesting.
I do like this.
I agree.
Predict which pocket the ball will fall into before your turn begins. Various bonuses will be applied to the enemies or your allies depending on the outcome, huh?
I wonder if we can just predict like red and black or a specific number, like, because there's different ways to bet in roulette.
Well, it depends. Greater bonuses will be given for more difficult predictions. How cool, we actually do get to gamble.
Well,
oh!
you bet.
It's like a real roulette gambling thing.
Yeah! Oh, come on!
I see. Well, we're gonna take the safe low return bet
Yeah, I guess.
because we have a straight 50% chance of this.
I mean,
Phantom Thieves bet on black.
she's gonna cheat.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
Then why should we increase the risk and take a heavier penalty?
Fair point!
Okay, it seems like it's just roulette.
Oh, did you see that nonsense?
Doing.
Woo!
Queens
Ah!
We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker?
Well, it looks like it was like a tetracarm barrier there or something.
Yeah. I didn't.
Can we back out if we're wrong?
I mean, we haven't figured.
Keep watching her then.
Yeah.
There has to be something not right going on here.
We shouldn't just say, "Oh, it's this." We need to wait until we actually figure out exactly what's going on.
That's true. Well,
Okay.
if she's not gonna...
Bet money? How much money are we
The
talking
display on the
about?
monitor changed.
We can actually attack at this point,
The betting changes every time.
unless it's percentage.
I think we might just be better off playing her game for now.
Of course! I'd rather not lose money.
Let's go.
But if money is what we have to lose, then, I mean, so be it.
Yeah,
Oh, that's expensive.
it is. But if she's just gonna waste turns with the betting and the rouletting, you'll recover it pretty quick.
Persona! Okay,
Not really spending any time attacking, are we?
But neither is she.
Persona!
What a weird boss battle. The one where we don't actually fight each other.
Right?
Maybe I should swap out Haru. No, I'm gonna keep using her.
Could swap her in with On to get some Tarukanda going on.
You mean Tarunda?
No, Tarukanda. It's like a snake that lowers your attack.
This is your penalty.
Pilar doesn't have much health left.
Oh, it's only the bet. The penalty's just straight up damage.
Okay. Well, in that case, this is a terribly organized party, right?
I suppose you're correct, yeah.
So the only person I can attack with is the person who goes first in the turn, And then Makoto can say, okay, I understand. So
Yeah.
that means I'm going to bring in Morgana. No, Morgana will go really early.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I don't have a really slow healer.
Time to make your bet.
You're right.
Well, how will you bet?
I guess we'll just have to bet the safe way.
It'll be in black.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
And there's going to be one of these every turn, huh? And
Yeah.
we can't really attack safely. Okay, it still went... It went the opposite direction this time.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's nothing. That's fine. I'd rather not.
6,000.
Have you figured anything out, Joker?
Okay, last time, didn't it go to
the
the
other
left?
direction? Yeah, I think it was spinning the other direction.
This time it went to the right. And it was, last time I don't recall anything about the even or odd on the numbers, but this time it went from an even number to an even number as well.
Yeah. It was one next to the 7.
So it went from an odd number to...
I don't know what the first number was.
It went to a 7?
Yeah. No, it went from a 7 to like a 23, I think?
Yeah, so it went from an...
Okay, yeah, I guess it did go from an odd to an odd.
That we can't trust
That doesn't really help us, though.
We can't trust that at all, and that just means that likely it doesn't have anything to do with that, if you're right. So we're going to make the same bet again and see if this time it moves to the left.
Gotcha.
Then we would understand
Yeah.
what direction it might go, if that's how it works. So I don't have it yet.
Keep watching me then. There has to be something not right going on here.
I mean, the barriers that pop up are pretty
To the
suspicious.
fair and square.
Okay, spin into the right.
All right.
I'm not even sure she's actually taking damage.
Queen's in danger.
Right?
Time for this.
So it's like we have to figure it out before we can move on.
Right, right.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet?
It's true that we've made the same bet every time, but by doing that, we can see what it does every time and not
Yeah.
everything changes. It's like the control.
Yeah.
So,
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
I do really like this. It makes
This is
it...
kind of what we were asking for in the palace.
Okay, it went to the left. And it went from an odd number to an even number, and it's landed on 36 twice, hasn't it?
Queen's in danger.
Has it?
No, it is 100% landed on 36 twice in a row. Maybe it landed on 36 3 times in a row, and we're going to find out. Hold on 1 second. The magic of recording your gameplay. Taking a look, the first time it went from 20 to 7, and it bounced it 1 to the left.
Uh-huh.
The second time, it bounced it 1 to the right
Yes.
from, what, 24 to 36?
Yes.
Then the third time, it bounced it 1 to the left
From 13 to 36.
from 13 to 36. Now that means that it has nothing to do with even and odd numbers, because with the bet being the same every time, the control, the even and odd thing has happened each time. The only thing that's happened is it's alternated left, right, left.
Yes.
So this next one
Should bounce to the right.
to the right, because first it went left, then it went right, then
Then
it went
left,
left,
then
now
right,
it should
yes.
go right. So I figured that out at least.
Really? How is she doing it?
There's a glass lid. We saw it.
Yeah,
like
no,
this-
we've seen it bounce every time.
I see. You're right. It did seem like
Is
the
that
ball floated
simple?
for a split second there.
Well, you know,
How humiliating.
if she knows how we're betting, she can just open and close the lids.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears.
Oh, that's
You're in
interesting.
charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
Huh!
We must stop
Man,
my sister.
I wanted it to be more convoluted than that.
As long
Yeah,
as I get close, even this gun should work.
that's not sniping.
That's true.
I'm ready whenever.
I don't know if that's sniping either,
Leave
David.
it to me. I won't miss the mark.
It seems like him, yeah.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was gonna be a catchy when the snipe thing came up.
Let's do this fair and square.
Uh-huh, sure. Oh no! We need to win this one!
We don't want to lose this battle.
I wonder if it won't be SP until we've figured it out.
Eat this! Yeah, I thought so.
Okay, she's just not taking damage. Alright.
Joker, are you alright?
Hoo-yah!
Thanks. The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet?
Now we have to catch her in the act.
So just the same one?
Yeah. We don't want this. We don't want to lose this
Hopefully
bet.
your prediction will be correct this time.
I somehow suspect it will be.
Get it, Akechi!
Booyah! Nice!
Now,
What?
okay, now we just have to shoot the glass panel off of every last one of them. Let's go!
Joker!
What does it say that the method was so... I'm sorry. What does it say that the method was so transparent?
You're good at puns.
You don't...
Yeah, we
don't,
saw right through it.
Don't patronize me, Billy! But in all you can't tell me! In all seriousness, so the method of cheating she had was so simple anyone could see through it? I mean, really now, what does that actually say about her?
That she probably isn't really that dishonest if she's so bad at it.
That's what I was getting at. Huh.
What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating.
Man, good thing the glass didn't deflect the laser.
That is a good point. That is plausible.
You coward. What are you so quiet for? Say something.
Like
I can talk big because I'm in a spaceship, not really near the fight.
Because it's like she didn't want to be dishonest at all. She
Yeah.
hates it. She wants it to be. Here we go. What on earth?
Sis?
What on earth is that?
I don't know.
Music changed too.
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world!
So rifle with
Missile launcher,
a
Gatling
missile
gun,
launcher,
a
and
rail gun.
A rail gun, yeah, and then that horrible sword.
If you want a fair fight, then to hell with the game!
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'll crush you by force, fair and square, just as you like!
Not only
That's our specialty, is fighting like this.
Not only is this fundamental part of her personality similar to her sister, but also look at the way she's dressed. She's in this way, she's a more extreme, as in more older and more mature, more experienced version of her sister's traits.
Yeah, she does kind of look like something out of Fallout or something.
They're Mad Max.
Mad
Max. It's not that they're the same person, they're not, but this family trait is definitely there. Not only the biker outfit, but the spikes.
This is my sister's true nature? No.
No.
Is that a radon you have to shoot out to expose the cockpit?
No, it is a radome, though, yes. This isn't her true nature at all. This is the opposite of her true nature and why we're here. And you're kind of not one to talk in any case. You could sort of understand what she's doing as a prism of yourself.
Yeah.
We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Okay, you stinking cheater. I've been tired of buffing myself and everything.
You're way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
I'm quite happy about that. I noticed that 500 odd damage and not pleased with it.
All right.
Persona. Let's go.
And just reapply everything.
Yes, please.
Persona.
And just reapply everything.
Oh, Leviathan. Her demon prince name is Leviathan.
Leviathan. How?
Or demon prince. You know what I mean?
Yeah, demon prince.
I don't know, man. Asmodeus, Mephistopheles.
Leviathan, how very primal.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't Leviathan kind of like the more Jewish equivalent of Tiamat?
Well,
like
a massive sea creature.
The dragon, like the dragon of chaos at the origin of the world.
Kind of? I don't actually remember. I know it's from the Bible, I think.
No. It's not from the Bible. It's from like Hebrew mythology.
Oh, right. Now you're weak to curse. Yeah.
Let's try this.
That's awful. Oh.
Okay, that stinks. And that was really bad.
Screw you! We've got Futaba!
Futaba is the best!
She's been saving our butts!
No, she just did that on her own!
Let's just do that.
You got anything better than before? No, you really don't. Black! But it's not so bad when...
With all the boosts up, yeah.
Eat this. That is really heavy, alright. But not game-destroyingly heavy.
I mean, she's a boss.
My thanks.
You know what I should have done?
What's that?
Yeah. Okay, sorry, Haru, you're out. On Zen. I should have used Rakunda and then gone through everything. I really don't want to take Akechi out, but...
He's not proven too useful.
He's just not useful here.
As long as you win, it doesn't matter what methods you use.
That's why you're distorted. That isn't even the way you want it to be.
Right.
Don't you all think the same? You're controlling the hearts of others to achieve your own goals.
It's
helping
true.
them too.
What?
It's helping our victims. It's helping the people that we're changing the hearts of too.
Was that a Freudian slip, Billy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, get your Freudian slips out of a Jungian game.
It's not for us. We only do it to help others who are suffering.
Right, we are doing it to accomplish our own goals. Our goals of helping a lot of people, including the person we're targeting.
Yeah.
I will win.
Really?
I'd rather you not do that.
You're being a sore loser.
I never lose, even in games of pure luck. Let me prove it.
For us to have even gotten this far, you've already lost, right?
Right.
So she's not going to cheat anymore? This may be a good opportunity for us, Joker. If we win at Roulette, we'll get an advantage in battle.
Dang it! Now we can't counter cheat.
I don't want to cheat either.
I said counter cheat.
Okay, everybody's in good shape.
Oh, but she still got the penalty.
Well, yeah, I've got to swap somebody out.
Yeah.
Okay, as usual, on. You know what to do.
The back Panther, ready to engage.
You just do too much damage. What do you want? And we'll just do this because On doesn't have that boost. And Tarunda.
I hope this doesn't count as an attack.
This is your penalty.
Well, I guess it does.
One Panther's help.
Well, she's not going to go down in any case.
Just SP drain, which is ugh.
You know what I'm going to bet?
Black.
I am going to bet on Black. The Phantom Thieves are going to bet on Black.
Yes.
Bam! Yes! Lucky 13 too, huh? However, reducing your SP is sort of pointless, but that's kind of pointless too, huh? No, our stats.
Out of our way.
She is pretty durable.
Woo! I like how she hasn't used like really a single gun attack except the Gatling gun.
Well, she's only attacked 3 times.
Yeah.
Well, she's got a sword.
That's true. But that was like an unarmed attack.
I don't know how she did that. She's kind of occupied. So the question is, do I just go ahead and say Akechi out, Yusuke in, or do I keep going with what I have?
I think keep going with what you have, honestly.
I don't want to take him out if I don't have to.
Right. I mean, he should be here for this.
That's what I'm thinking. All right, Garuda's got Repel Fizz plus the same ridiculous concentrating and amp, boost. We'll try that.
Persona. Okay.
It'd be nice to get Rakunda up, but it's like you don't have time for every buff.
Yeah.
Especially when Jito is like the only person who can apply this stuff.
Right? You gotta pop him in when you can.
Oh, that kind of stinks.
That's not good.
The only thing that's bad about it...
If she has to spend her next turn recovering it?
Well, she'll get tech credit if she gets hit.
Oh, you're right.
And, I mean, no, I do not want the boss to have one more, thanks.
Especially since it's probably going to use Dekaja.
What do you mean?
Like, that's what it did with its extra turn last time, was to cast Dekaja and tank everyone's buffs. Generally, if a boss has a one more attack, they're going to do the same thing every time. At least that's how it was in 4. I'm pretty sure Energy Shower cures dizziness.
No, Energy Shower doesn't cure dizziness.
Okay.
You know, we had even had all this anti-despair stuff because we were expecting it.
Well, it kept giving it to us.
When the game hands all of this anti-status ailment stuff to you, you kind of be a fool not to take it.
That's just kind of RPG, like, logic.
Nah, it was worth a shot. Okay. Whoosh. Do something worthwhile!
Hey, he's plinking away at her. Ha!
Okay, do something good, Futaba.
That's pretty good.
That's better than nothing.
Oh! Everything just went away.
There.
Ah!
It's just that the main character has so much duty, you know?
Uh-huh.
Wow, without really trying, I've actually hit him with quite a lot. Him? What do I mean, him?
David,
it's just that you look
very relevant, prevalent points that kind of indicate the person's gender here.
I mean, also the fact that we know who it is. It's Sae.
Right.
I guess it's that seeing her like this, we don't even think of Sae.
Right.
I
got her down to half.
Oh yeah, no, we're doing fine. We're just not going fast.
Well, you can't always like this. Man, learn a group buff already. Jeez.
Oh, it's because he's weak too. And you're right, yeah. Haha, you fool! They've already worn off. That's the problem with Garuda. Maybe I shouldn't be using the thing that's weak to gunfire on this
the thing
boss.
With the chain gun. Yeah. Do you have anything that reflects gunfire?
Yeah, but it doesn't have much offense.
Oh, I see.
I kind of want to use ice and thunder.
On the off chance she's weak to something? I mean, she's a boss. I doubt she's gonna be.
No, just to get it, sorted out. Yeah. Darn it! I meant to use Mataru Kaja, but I just didn't because I'm stupid.
It's okay. I won't tell anyone.
Nobody knew. Like I said, there's just too much duty.
Yeah.
That the main character has. Oh. You know, I made a mistake.
You didn't re-apply Tarunda.
No, she still has Tarunda up. I don't have to do it every turn.
Oh.
I didn't reapply Maraku Kaja.
Ah, yes.
Justice can only be on the side of the...
Maybe she'll spin the roulette.
Oh, I don't like that!
Or everything will go to hell!
Okay, Kushinada's up, so the only thing that'll damage me will be guns. Finally get this reapplied.
Right.
And On is next. How convenient that I swapped On in. Because On has Dekaja.
That was a really good call.
That was for Tarunda. Basically, On and Yusuke are the boss-killing team, and they're so good at it, it's a little insulting, don't you think?
A little bit, yeah.
Nah.
Doesn't matter. All your stats gone.
Now, Tarunda's not up.
That's true. But she's not buffed either.
on my blade.
Ha! Good, because that would have been awful.
Repel Fizz is so useful. And we'll just go Marakunda. I'd say this fight is nearing the end.
I would also say that as well, yes.
Wanted to take a minute to sort of try and appreciate the design of Leviathan before we take her out.
She's got like little machetes on the back of her heels. Little serrated blades coming out of her shoulders or elbows.
Yeah,
one of those joints. I don't know.
Kind of an organic robotic motif. Pretty neat. Pretty good. Incidentally, before we go on, I wanted to say we considered it. We're not going to move the difficulty up to Merciless, though.
We will on New Game Plus when we go after the secret boss.
Right. We'll be on Merciless for that, and then, actually go through the game in Merciless for our own experience. But we really don't want to do it for this. I kind of feel like it's just too much as it is.
Yeah.
To make the palaces consume much more effort.
Yeah.
And much more time.
Uh-huh.
And we don't want to have to make you wait more.
Right.
And watching us die over and over again. So it goes. Now time to win this thing.
Yeah.
Time to Tarunda this thing.
When in doubt, Tarunda. Time for Akechi to be ineffectual. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we never had her defense down.
Well, it's just like the like Naoto in 4. Naoto just wasn't all that great against bosses.
Right.
Had good physicals, but not having access to buffs, stuff like that. Gonna do something different this time.
There.
Well, it is bet hit points.
Yeah, that's the problem. She'll gain 400 more hit points.
Oh, I'm not too concerned about that. I just don't... If everything doesn't work out properly, I just don't want her to be able to take out Gino.
That's fair.
Because then we lose, you know?
Yeah.
You didn't know that. I had to tell you how it works.
This is your penalty.
We're in danger.
Yeah, that was maybe a dumb thing.
Hey! I appreciate it.
Well, we need to bet safe. Otherwise, she could get more HP back.
Yeah.
There's always bet on black.
Part of me thinks I should mix it up. But part of me says Phantom Thieves bet on black.
Yeah.
Phantom Thieves bet on black!
Fingers crossed. Lucky 13 again.
Lucky 13 again.
Huh.
I just need to win.
I wonder if we're always going to win now.
It's also, that's possible, yeah.
Yeah. Because cognition.
Yeah, like Sae sort of feels like at this point, Sae, the participant in her own casino, feels like the odds are stacked against her.
Right.
Despite her posturing and grandstanding, she feels like she's going to lose every time. I don't just mean the betting, I mean just what she's saying here, Feel pretty bad for her, but I don't need to feel that bad for her. We're about to get to pull her out of this nonsense.
As long as I can win, that's all that matters.
And what's gonna happen afterwards? Like the interrogation, like her heart will have been changed for the interrogation, but how is it that Gino is gonna get captured? He got captured in the casino.
Yes?
That's why we were thinking we were gonna have to wait that long.
Right.
Sis.
Oh no! Not knowing what's going to happen next in the narrative and looking forward to seeing how the narrative of a story-driven game is going to play out. It's so disappointing! Oh.
The enemy's power is rapidly increasing.
Oh, we better take her out quick.
We just need to re-up this. And we just need to re-up this. Persona 5! It's how the boss battles go! What do you want?
We'll just Tarunda you, just to be safe, although I don't think it's going to work quite like that. It's probably a stacking charge.
No, stacking charges show up as an
that's
icon.
true. That's true.
I guess Akechi has had a use in the boss battle, which has been the excellent purpose of
Megaton rating.
No, of throwing out items.
That's true.
That matters.
Do not look down on item duty.
Item duty is a good duty.
Don't stand in the way of my
Ugh! Oh God!
Thank you. That
is not what we need.
Everyone's health is really low.
It's okay, you should still have charge up.
I can't do a physical move.
Oh, you're right. Koryu, save us.
Right. Pew!
Oh, that's a big help. I appreciate it.
Okay, healer guards.
This one.
Throw out the life ointment so he gets experience points.
Go, Akechi.
Do not expend
hit points, yeah.
Oh, crud. That's fine, though.
It's okay, she's going down now.
Kind of wish I could give this one to you, Makoto, but that's fine. That's a lot of damage.
I guess you can give it to Makoto. Excellent.
Go, Makoto! Save her! Oh, you suck.
Oh, it's because the defense wore off.
Yeah. Go on, save her. Drama. I feel much worse for her than normal, than I normally do, but that's because you don't normally need to feel that bad about the bosses.
Right. Up until this point, they've all been kind of a-holes.
Yeah, you're not gonna feel bad about taking them out.
Right?
You know, feel a little sympathy. That's different.
Like, I feel bad that it came to this, but ultimately this will be nothing but good for her.
Yep. With this, we've finally gotten her away from the place where she was.
Yeah.
Because she needs to return to being awesome.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I want to take this. No.
This will help me do better.
Yes! Yes, it will!
So I lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
No. Not only a shadow.
Quiet!
Well, it might be to him.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
We'll just show ourselves out. It's fine, right?
Futaba's shadow did so much.
Yeah.
Because that's
a part of them.
That's their shadow. Without your shadow,
you die.
You die. Just because it's not conscious. Just because you're not conscious of your shadow doesn't mean that the experiences your shadow has, which can only occur in the metaverse.
You're right.
They still emotionally resonate. They obviously do, or the way that the thieves operate would not succeed.
Yeah.
But then again, I'd said before that I thought that one of the reasons that the metaverse cabal, that they ended up doing things the way they did is because they don't understand how to actually work it. They've only ever tried the brute force method.
Right, and they just don't care.
Makoto?
Yes! That's fantastic that she's actually getting a moment to really interact with her sister.
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too.
Right?
Yes!
But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain?
It's one thing if you personally profit off of the truth. But just flushing it away for your own benefit?
Yeah.
Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Mementos!
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange.
Interesting. His position, he's poo-pooing everything that happens. He's looking down on them. What that says to me is that he kind of has he views himself pretty apart from people and isn't able to relate to people or understand other people as well as he wants to.
Right.
I mean, I agree with this, that succumbing is not strange, rather obvious.
Right. I know what you're saying.
I mean, it's very... This is complicated.
Well, it's like there is a degree of supernatural hoo-ha going on around here.
There is the supernatural effect, but...
Since it's so subconscious and subtle.
But for people to succumb to their own weakness makes sense. People who are...
That's what bad people do.
Well, now you're saying that... Now you're calling everyone with strong desires a bad person.
No. Succumbing. Succumbing is what I mean.
Okay, so it's the
people who succumb to it. Yes. Because...
But... I'm not so sure I'm willing to go that far either. That's kind of making the sort of moral argument that's indicting almost the entirety of mankind. That makes sense. That's actually
that makes sense.
I do think that's a kind of defensible position, but now's not the time. But the point is that Akechi does not think the same way as everyone else.
Right.
Now, whether that's good or bad or doesn't matter, I don't know. I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well.
You can all leave and leave me here with Sae. You can trust me.
This deal we made was a great experience for me.
You do need to learn how people operate, Akechi.
Right?
I mean, having disagreements, hating one another, wanting to beat one another, that stuff is fine. But, like, devaluing other human beings, that's the problem.
Right. Okay.
Well, he just said it was a great experience for him.
To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Well, you got to learn quite a lot, didn't you? Incidentally, have you ever seen Akechi do any detecting?
He figured us out, I suppose.
Yeah, but has he ever had a client? Yeah. Want to continue that? You're welcome to come along and humanize yourself there, dude. Before you stab us in the back.
By no means. This shall be the end of our working together.
I kind of doubt that.
That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
I was really thinking that we were going to that this was going to be backwards. That we were going to deal with the man in black and then save Akechi instead of what it appears to be, which is exactly the opposite.
Yeah.
Okay, no, our promise actually involved dealing with the with the
big shot.
With the root cause. And Sae is not the root cause of this.
Not at all.
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer.
Anyway, we'll argue with you later.
Are you alright?
I am. Let's go.
Huh? Enemy readings! When did they...
Okay, now...
This place is suspiciously not starting to fall apart.
And so the SIU director is now sending in...
They're gathering outside!
The copnition.
Yeah, something like copnition.
The copnition, yeah.
For real? What the hell's going on?
And like you said, the palace isn't crumbling. Then again, she isn't the master of the palace. But even with Futaba, where Futaba had ceded control of the palace, she was still... It wasn't until Shadow Futaba was like reconciled into the persona
Yeah,
that that the place collapsed.
Look at those numbers.
Oh my, how totally unsurprised.
This doesn't look good. We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless.
Now it's time for Jito to go get caught.
Yes, exactly.
It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Guys, you're causing the game to lag. Stop it.
If only I had a PS4 Pro.
We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy.
Leave it to me.
No, that's too dangerous.
No, is it the decoy thing? Hey, see, it very well could just be that he's legitimately acting as a decoy.
Probably a little of column A and B.
Because the fact of the matter is, if one person here has to be a well, okay, first off, the fact of the matter is, if somebody has to be a decoy, then it should be Joker.
Right.
Because he's a one-man army. Yeah, I guess you're right. We still haven't gotten the fruition of the operation from before.
Right.
Though that doesn't necessarily mean that everything that was going to happen that they were discussing had to do with the metaverse.
True.
We're about to find out.
We are.
So maybe we should do that next time. Well, we'll go a little bit further. I got this.
Joker?
Tease.
Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen.
Again, one-man army.
Yeah.
He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer.
So this,
I like that someone finally addressed it.
I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Yeah, I've got full coverage. Whatever they're weak to, I'll hit him with it.
Oh, understood. I got it. Okay, here's what happened.
Okay.
Who went to get the treasure? Let's just settle this out.
Okay, Ryuji and
Yusuke. Where was it? We didn't see it, did we?
No, we didn't. We just saw a case, which we've never done before.
The case is outside. I mean, the case, we get stuff like that later. We don't get cases in the palace. We didn't take the dang treasure. That's why the palace is collapsed.
Oh! And because Akechi's never done this before, he doesn't know.
Yep.
Oh, it's beautiful!
And you know, Ryuji was just like passing over.
Yeah!
Here's the treasure, Joker.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
And they're putting on the theatrics for Akechi's sake as well. And Sae's, if that matters. At this point, they're normally like pretty self-absorbed, although they'll spend some time thinking about. The only thing Sae's thinking about is herself, Makoto, and her father. So.
Right.
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
Well, I'll make it back eventually, don't worry.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember? Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant part.
As he examines his nails disinterestedly!
Yeah!
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
And here we are at the opening cinematic.
Yep.
I wonder if we'll have to replay it.
That sounds good to me. I would say that this is really nostalgic, but I actually just watched this recently, so I could, you know, collect the
our ending.
outro.
Yeah, the outro.
Love it though. I love it. I love that they're hand drawn.
Yeah.
Hey, up there! He's here. Moving immediately.
It's Batman!
We've finally caught up. Well, we've almost caught up.
Yeah. Yes!
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now.
We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end.
What's that? Don't worry about it. Just concentrate on getting away.
This time, of course, there's no silhouette, and it's all the same lines, of course. Okay, well.
We'll catch up to the plot next episode.
Look forward to it, guys. We'll see it through.